let's talk about surface codes. Surface codes are cool. What are surface codes used for? So surface codes were first developed to use in something called quantum error correction, which is used to mitigate errors in quantum computers due to environmental noise and decoherence. But they're useful for a lot of other things. So they have applications outside of quantum error correction. One example would be modeling something called lattice gauge theories. Lattice gauge theories show up in a lot of places. They show up in quantum chromodynamics, which is the physics of the nuclei of atoms. Lattice gauge theories also show up in things like financial markets. For example, when you're modeling things like arbitrage. You can also find examples where surface codes can be used to model certain trading behavior in financial markets, where phase transitions tell you when certain trades are going to happen. And surface codes are also really interesting because they give an example of the ADS CFT correspondence and can be used to model certain theories of quantum gravity. Another useful way that surface codes are used is in an area of pure mathematics. So there are connections that surface codes have to number theory and to things like L functions. They can also be used to understand complex behavior due to entanglement of particles and certain problems in quantum complexity theory that can be computed using things like partition functions of Ising models. So surface codes are super interesting, and while they are a fundamental part of quantum error correction, they can be used in a lot of other ways. So yeah, surface codes.